Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7. Welcome to part 2 or race 2 of my F1 season 2 series. Today I'm going to play F1 2016 on the PS4. Sorry about that. If you watched the previous race, which was the Australian Grand Prix, you would have seen that I what's it called? I selected 2 new upgrades for my car. One was reduced drag on the car, and another was increased engine power. So if you look on the right where it says vehicle comparison, the gap between Ferrari and Mercedes has increased even further. Mercedes look like they're being caught by by Red Bull, Haas and Toro Rosso and Williams in a three-way battle. Sauber and McLaren looks like they're fighting out, and then Manor have passed Renault for last place. The standings after the first race: Sebastian Vettel first, I'm second, 7 points behind. Then it's Massa, then Perez, then Max Verstappen, Carlos Sainz, Nico Rosberg, Fernando Alonso, Nico Hulkenberg, and Bottas. Not entirely sure how to say his first name, but... And then constructors... Oh, wrong button. Constructors... Ferrari first, Williams second, Force India third, Red Bull fourth, fifth, Toro Rosso sixth, Mercedes seventh, McLaren eighth, Sauber ninth, Manor 10th, Renault, and 11th, Haas. Now Haas was surprised, and I wouldn't expect them to be bottom, but it's probably because their team had a really bad race. But anyway, enough of me talking, let's head over to practice 1.
Welcome to the deserts of Bahrain, where the Formula One circus has rolled into town. We're expecting the cars to appear out on track shortly to start today's practice session. I'm here with Anthony Davidson once again. Nice to see you, Ant, and I wanted to ask you about how you go about improving the car over the course of a practice session. How much would you say is already known from the pre-race simulations? And how much do you have to do, how much do you have to work on with a real car on a real circuit?
Well, that's a good question, Crofty, and I suppose the simple answer is that there's no such thing as too much information. As you say, the bigger teams have very complex simulations, vast numbers of clever people crunching the numbers back at base, but what they can't tell you is stuff like how the track condition's going to be, or what the temperature's going to be doing over the course of the day, and how all of that's going to be interacting with the tyre. There are so many millions of tiny variables involved in getting these cars around a racetrack quickly, but the computer can't tailor the car to a driver's specific balance requirements. At some point, you still need to put a human being in there and have them feel it through the seat of their pants. And that's why we end up with different drivers having different setups. So what I'm trying to say is, Crofty, nothing beats on-track testing.
I've had a chat with Chris about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement. So give them a try.
Okay, so we're in practice 1. Let's look at the session information. Let's go to the weather. Okay, so practice 1 is going to be dry, which is good. Practice 2 looks like it's going to be the same. Practice 3 is going to be cloudy with sunshine. Hopefully it doesn't rain too much. Qualifying looks like it's going to be dry, and the race...
Okay, we'd like to get a tyre wear program done on at least one compound during these sessions. We can get some good strategy and development information, so it's worth the effort.
And the race looks like it's going to be dry as well, which is good for me. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do qualifying pace now, and then practice 2 I'll do track acclimatization, and then practice 3 I might do time management. Or I might just skip time management and go straight into qualifying, but let's do qualifying pace right now. Into the final corner, and off we go. A bit wide there going into the first corner. Probably lost a couple of attempts there. Track does have a lot of straight, so I'm considering setting up my car to increase the straight line speed of it. Oh my days, missed the apex completely. That cost me another, what, 2, maybe 3 attempts. Okay, 8 tenths up on the delta time, which is good. Come around the final corner. Bit too much on the curb, but able to still stick with it. DRS activated and across the line.
That's all we need for now. Return to the garage pronto.
So this session was a lot better than the one I had in Australia. In Australia I had to do 3 laps. This I was only able to do it in 1, which is good. Okay, let's fast forward and see how it goes. I'm really looking at Sebastian, see what his times are. I doubt he'll be using the super softs, but just want to see what his quickest time will be on whatever tire he's going to use. My first sector seems to be what really gets me, which really separates me from the rest of the field. Sebastian's still not out yet. Come on. Oh, way to go, way to go, way to go. Second 2. What? 2 tenths of... I'd say 3 tenths. 3 tenths of a second and he's on the soft tyres. Uh-oh. What's the difference between super soft and soft? 3 tenths. Okay, okay. I'm feeling a little bit better.
Best lap so far is a 1:34.1.
Yes, yes, yes. 3.6 is the best time if you add all the best times together. Best sector times. I missed a couple of the apexes going around the laps, so I could possibly improve. But I'm happy with that first one.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top 3 again are a Ferrari, Vettel and Daniel Ricciardo. Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F1 action soon.
Okay. Let's get to practice 2. Can I get any more parts? Yes, I can. Fuel. Okay, let's get the fuel done. Oh, what did I go back for? Let's go back in there. Let's go to practice 2. Track acclimatization. Here we go. On the medium compound tire. One of the things I would have liked for there to be in this game is that you could change your helmet design. Not necessarily every single race, but at certain periods in your career you could change it, but I haven't found anything that allows you to do that, which is unfortunate. So far so good. Okay, so far so good. Don't want to miss any gates. DRS. Okay, doing pretty well. I'm well over my target score, which is good. DRS and across the line.
Fantastic. You obviously have a really good understanding of this circuit.
Let's see if I can keep that up. We're not too far on the curves there. Oh! Oh my days, I just touched it.
Should remain dry. We'll keep you informed of any changes to the weather.
So far so good. At 385 right now, I need to get 445. Yeah, I should be able to do it. There we go.
Great stuff. You've pretty much nailed this circuit. This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
Oh, Sebastian's gonna get out. No, Sebastian, don't compromise me, please. Come on, really? Sebastian, man. Okay, so far so good. Doing a bit better than what I did in the last 2 laps. Oh, nope. Got green. So I think 2 greens is what I've got so far in the other 2 laps. Ooh, got another one. Beautiful exit out of that last corner. DRS activated now, and then straight shot to the line.
Then that's the end of the program and plenty of useful data. Return to base when you can so we can go over it.
I'm faster than Verstappen, and I'm on the medium compound tyre. That's encouraging for me, very encouraging. Obviously I expect Sebastian to be ahead of me. Yep, second, Sebastian. Sebastian, man. Oh, you know what? What I'm going to do is, I am going to do...
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session.
Seventh.
Then. Here are your top three. Vettel, Verstappen and Carlos Sainz. That concludes an interesting practice session. Let's hope for more excitement as the weekend unfolds.
I'm going to do a quick test now in practice 3. I won't do the time management. What I am going to do is I'm going to change the setup of my car to see how putting my setup to a more top speed oriented setup will affect me in terms of my lap times, and then I'm going to try it in my normal setup to see the difference. So I'm on the medium compound tires right now. Yeah, okay, I'm on the medium compound tires right now. Let's go out right now on the lap. I'm going to try and do the best I can, and then I'm going to go out again with a different setup and see how I do. And whichever one's faster, that's the one I'll use for the race. I am inclined to increase my top speed because there are quite a lot of long straights like this, so I am considering doing that. Let's put it out to Rich, and let's see what I can do. I missed the apex. Might cost me a couple of seconds. I mean, might cost me a couple of tenths there. Hopefully the car in front of me doesn't impede me too much. Bit too much curb on the inside. Didn't line that up right. There's some buttons in front of me. Took that corner a lot better. DRS activated. 1 minute 35.4 for Sergio Perez on super soft tyres. Not too bothered about that time. Oh, could have taken that better, but 7 tenths up on Perez.
Don't be afraid to come in and change your setup. That's what practice is for. We want to be quick, but we also want to be comfortable and consistent. Let's find that balance.
Yep, that's what I'm trying to do here. Okay, straight shot to the line. 134.4. Okay, that's not a bad time considering quite a lot of them are on the super soft tires, so that's not bad for me. Now let's change the setup to the car for more top speed. So let's go here, let's do that, and now let's see what I can do. I'm going to keep the same tires, and then I'm going to go out on track, flying lap, and let's see.
Sebastian is in P1. Sebastian sat in P1.
No problem. Okay, so my fastest was a 134.4. Let's see if I can beat that. I should have greater top speed than I did in my first lap, but the balance of the car won't be as good as it was earlier. So let's see what I do. so I'm up on my best first sector time. DRS. No, I went way too wide there. Whoa. Okay, let's see if a flashback will help. Let's do it here. I must admit, the control of the car, the grip and the control of the car I had during the first lap isn't there now, so I do prefer the balance. Almost a second slower than my first time. Okay, so I need to stick with the one I was already on. So let's go back to setup, let's go to balance, and let's put it back to where it was.
Okay, we're into FP3 now, and we still haven't done a race sim on any tyre compound. It'll be worth our while to do a tyre wear program while there's still time.
Leave me alone. Not interested in doing that right now.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top three, who are Vettel, a Ferrari, and Nico Rosberg. Thank you for joining us for free practice today. We'll be back with more Formula One action very shortly.
I'm 5 tenths behind Sebastian, and he was on the super softs. Okay, that's encouraging. That's very encouraging for me right now.
Guess who made the gossip columns this morning? Everyone's talking about this new rival you have. Check his stats out.
New rival? Who might that be? Felipe Massa. Okay, this is interesting. Felipe Massa. So he's second in the Constructors, which is Williams. He's third in the Drivers' Championship, and I'm second, so he's right behind me. And he's got 15 points. Okay, this is interesting. Voicemail.
Hi, just letting you know that we've had the team's expectations through for the upcoming qualifying session.
Qualifying goals for the Bahrain Grand Prix: qualify second or higher. Make sure you qualify above your rival Felipe Massa. Beat Sebastian Vettel. Okay. Something new. Finally, I have a new rival, except for Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel all the time. So let's head over to qualifying one. Let's see who gets on pole.
The cars are ready, the drivers are ready. We hope you're ready as qualifying is about to begin here in Bahrain. I was looking at some highlights of previous races here, and the one thing that really stood out to me was the run down to turn one. It's not an easy one to navigate as everyone is scrapping to get into there first.
It's the scene of many incidents as drivers jostle for position. You have to make a choice between going for it and self-preservation. There's no point in going in hot if you don't come out intact the other side. Even if you're at the front, you will be worrying about the guys behind you.
Okay, you should be able to get into the next qualifying session easily, so try to get a hot lap in early so we can save the tyres.
Okay, so I'm on the super soft tyres right now, which is what I don't want to be on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the soft tyres. As my race engineer just said, I should get into qualifying easily. So Well, let's go back. Let's check my setup just to make sure. Okay, yeah, I'm on balance. Okay, good. Let's head out onto the track.
I'll get these changes made.
Let's go flying lap. Hopefully no one will get in our way. Put that down to standard. Shouldn't need it to be enriched.
If the situation changes, we'll let you know.
Shouldn't need to be enriched to get into quali 2. Oh man, there's a car in front of me. Oh, way too much curb. Sebastian Vettel 134.7. He's on super soft, so I'm not too bothered about that. Oh, maybe yeah. I was just about to say I would go way too deep into there. DRS. Hamilton 134. I believe that was a 4. 134.4. Four hundredths of a second off Hamilton's second sector time. So I'm doing pretty well even though I'm on the soft tyres. .134.2. Yes.
That was the fastest lap.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, that should be more than enough for me to get through to the qualifying 2. Okay, so let's go to session. Let's end quali 1. Came out second, 1.1 behind Sebastian. Not too surprising that he beat me. Okay, so we're in quali 2 now. These are the tyres that I'll be starting the race with, so I don't want to take too much out of these tyres. I really am hoping it doesn't rain during the race. I really am hoping, and considering we're in the desert, it's highly unlikely, but you never know. Okay, I'm enriched. Let's see what I can do now. I need to get in the 133s if I'm going to challenge Sebastian for pole. A bit wide there, but shouldn't affect me too much. Oh, Kvyat, man, please don't get in the way. Yeah, he's definitely going to get in the way. Hopefully I can pass him here. Here I come, up the inside. 1.1 up. Okay, that's good. Had a bit of an excursion onto the curb, but I was able to reel it in. On the final corner and straight shot to the line. DRS about to open. 133, 132.7. Yes,
That's the fastest lap so far. Well done.
that's even better. Okay, so don't want to do too much on those tires, so let's return to the garage. See how it goes. So 132.7, that's the fastest. I was fastest in all 3 sectors. Sebastian's 8 tenths behind me. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, 8 tenths. Okay, this is definitely getting interesting now. Button, so the ones that are eliminated from Quali 2 are Jenson Button, Gutierrez, Felipe Massa, Esteban Gutierrez, Felipe Massa, Carlos Sainz, Felipe Nasr, and Marcus Ericsson. Fernando Alonso is in 7th. That is surprising. We've got a Haas in here too with Romain Grosjean. We've got a Toro Rosso. We've got 2 of the Force India. Force Indias have been very impressive, I must admit. I'm only seeing 1 Mercedes here, which is Lewis Hamilton. Where is Rosberg? And Rosberg's not even in. So Rosberg must be starting way at the back of the grid. Wow. Okay, here we go. Quali 3. Okay, so we're in Quali 3 now. It's good for Haas that Romain Grosjean, who's 18th in the...
Quiet right now. Let's get out on track while it's clear.
As I was saying, it's good for Haas that Romain Grosjean's in Quali 3, where in the championship standings he's in 18th right now, so that will definitely help move him up the table. Let's wait a little bit. I don't want to do that. All I want to do is... So I did a 132.7. Trying to speed up. 133.5. Okay, no cars are on track right now. This is the perfect time for me to get out and see what I can do. Okay, so it looks like I've got a spare. No, I pressed the wrong button again. I've got a spare of super softs for the race, which is good for me. Let's go to the track. Let's do a fine lap while everyone's in the pits. I should have the track to myself for the most part. As you can see, it's come to complete. It's gone to night time now. 2 minutes and 27 seconds left, so I could get 2 laps in if my first lap isn't up to par, but hopefully I can get the first lap to be it. So here we go. I did the 132.7 as my quickest lap in the entire session so far. Let's see how close I can get. Let's see how close I can get to that one. Ah, a bit too slow there. 6 tenths up. Okay, okay. Things are looking good. Things are looking good. Oh my days. Would have liked to hit the apex better than that, but probably cost myself a couple tenths. Hopefully I'm still ahead. someone just asked in the comment section, am I going to stay with Ferrari my entire career mode? Probably not. Given the opportunity, I'll probably will move. But the thing is, I thought what was going to happen, because this is my second season now, so what I thought was going to happen is at the end of the first season, I would get contract offers from other teams. Well, if you watch my final race, which is Abu Dhabi, where I finished 4th, you see that I didn't get any contract offers. So I don't know when I'm going to get a contract offer, but let's see. 1:32.8, 1/10 off my fastest.
Good job, fantastic. You've got pole.
Yes, beautiful. So, answer to the question, there's no way I'm finishing the whole career at one team. There's no way. So I'll definitely be moving to other teams, whether it's this season or next season is really up to when I get a contract offer. And who it is, obviously.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top 3. A Ferrari, Vettel and Daniel Ricciardo. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Hey, how are you? I have some information on the race goals you should keep in mind.
There's something in the Bahrain air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the sand. Our brightest minds have thrust their brightest ideas into the spotlight of the Sakhir circuit this evening as we look ahead once more to a Grand Prix that has thrilled us so consistently in the past. Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36-mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and 2 DRS zones will help with that as well. It could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakhir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. I, for one, can't wait to get started. And there's another very excited little chap here beside me as well. It's our very own Anthony Davidson. Great to see you again today.
Thanks for that, Crofty. And I'm really anxious to get underway here. We've got all the makings of a great race today. World champions in competitive cars, lots of drivers on form, and I suspect a few strategists on the pit wall looking to try something a bit different and maybe jump their cars up the order.
You've done well to put it on pole, but we've still got work to do. Trying to cover the inside line off the start.
With that then, let's run through the grid order. It's Ferrari in pole position then, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Hamilton, Nico Hülkenberg and Perez, Verstappen, Grosjean, Kvyat and Fernando Alonso, Button, Gutierrez, Felipe Massa and Sainz, Nasser, Ericsson, Pascal Wehrlein and Nico Rosberg. Haryanto and Bottas, Jolyon Palmer and Kevin Magnussen rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Okay, let's look at the race strategy. So it's 3 stops. 3 or 4 stops. The 4 stops would add what, 19 seconds onto the time if you add them together. Super soft, 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 super soft, and the super soft that I'd go on at the end would be a fresh set of super softs, whereas I think if I did a 4 stop, one of those super softs at the end would probably be used set. So I'll stick with the 3 stop strategy. I can possibly change it if I want to later on, but it's really my start.
Power unit cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
It's really my start that I'm really thinking about, because it is quite a distance to the first corner, and my start in the last race wasn't very good. Okay, tyres are looking good so far. Top 3's on the super soft tyre. Okay, the tyres are looking really good when it comes to temperatures. Normally Sebastian gets quite a good start, so hopefully I can cut him off, but there we go, automatically taking over now.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Yep. So it's me, Vettel, Rosberg, Hamilton, Hulkenberg and Perez, the top 6. Pretty good for Force India, having 5th and 6th. Oh my days, it's taking a while for them to form up. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, here we go. Not a very good start. Actually, not a bad start. Keeping pace with Sebastian. Yes, maintained first place, good. Yes, and Ricciardo got ahead of Sebastian. Yes, okay, this might be a chance for me to pull away a bit. Oh, but Sebastian's going to try and come back on Ricciardo. Let's leave that to standard for now. Yes, Ricciardo's still ahead. Come on, come on, come on. Now's the time for me to push. Uh-oh. Vettel got ahead of him. No. Needed Ricciardo to stay ahead for a little bit. What lap am I supposed to be in? 5 to 7. Okay, I'll go with 5. No, 2 seconds ahead. I thought it was 1.2, but it's 2 seconds ahead of Sebastian right now. He's starting to pull away from Ricardo as well. There's my fuel. And plus have the race, good. Okay, fuel starting to increase. I've had the advantage in this race weekend so far. Vettel had the advantage in Australia. A bit wide there.
You are in first position, front of the pack. The gap behind us is 3.4 seconds. There are old super softs. Pit window will open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps. 28 laps to go.
Oh yeah, for someone who asks in the comment section down below how many laps there are, there's 29. In case you didn't realise it. This is a half race distance. Okay, things are going well so far. I'm pulling away from Sebastian, which is good.
Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
Roger that.
Conditions to remain dry for a while. We will update you if the outlook changes.
I'm hoping it stays dry.
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A? Copy that.
Keep the current. I don't want to change anything right now. Things are going well. Next lap I'm going to be pitting.
Sebastian is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 6.1 seconds. They're on old super softs. We think they've got at least 3 more stops. Their time last lap was a 1:37.1. The gap to teammate is 6.4 seconds.
Okay, so I'm having the advantage because I'm pumping in some quick laps, but also consistent laps as well, which is good for me. It seems in the first sector he's able to take a couple attempts out of me, and then in the second and third sector I put that back up. So let's see who I'm racing.
Drivers we're racing are Ricardo and Massa.
Ricardo and Massa. What about Sebastian? .9, yeah, so I put that back up.
The pit window has has opened. Okay, we can take you this lap.
Okay, good. Sebastian's in the pits, okay.
Sebastian is in the pits.
He's gonna try and undercut. Okay. Ooh, bit wide there. 10 seconds up on Lewis.
Okay, at this rate we'll finish with a little extra fuel, so you...
Sorry about that. Safety car would really spoil my day.
We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
What?
Understood, copy that.
It was the exact same. What's the difference? Sometimes, man. Sometimes my engineer can be absolute garbage. Anyway, let's go into the pits. I was 7 seconds up on Sebastian before he pitted.
Go now. Okay, 2 stop.
Hold on. Okay, let's get back to it. Perez passes me. Where is Sebastian? Well, I don't see Sebastian anywhere. Oh, there he is. He's just come up to the first corner. Wow, that's bad. He actually got put out into traffic, into heavy traffic no less, so he lost a heap of time. There he is. He's right in the pack. He's lost a lot of time, which is good for me. Very good for me. Let's see if I can return the favor. I think in Australia, the first race, I was behind Sebastian by what? Full up the inside. Beautiful. I was behind Sebastian by what? 45, 46 seconds. So let's see if I can return the favor to him now. .153.8. And let's go to pit again, lap 15.
So the gap to our teammate is 16.3 seconds.
So it actually increased instead of decreasing. So much for an undercut for Sebastian. Whoever's call that was to make him come in at that time made a very bad call, because not only did
Our gap behind is 7.1 seconds.
not only did he lose time, he also got stuck behind traffic, which is something you don't need, particularly if you're racing someone and you're trying to do the undercut. You need clear air in order to take advantage of those tyres, of the brand new tyres you have. But as you can see, Sebastian's that yellow dot on my map, he's well within traffic. So while he's wasting time trying to pass them, I've got clear air to pump in some quick lap times and get as far ahead of him as possible. One 34.8.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Went way too wide there. Button 9.7 seconds behind. Okay, someone just asked in the comment section down below, what days of the week do I stream F1? And the simple answer is anytime. Anytime I've got spare time where I can do this, a live stream where I can play for at least what, an hour and a half at least, is when I'll do it. Anytime I have some spare time. I go to uni, so sometimes there's going to be days where I would normally do F1 where I just literally can't because I have studying to do. But I will definitely try to do at least maybe 3 races a week at least. But to tell you actually specific days, it's kind of difficult because it will interchange a lot. But 3 races a week is what I aim to do. If I can do 1 race every day, then that's fine by me, but normally it's at least 3 races a week anytime I've got any spare time. So hopefully that answers your question. Seconds ahead of Button, which is good for me because Button's the one who's in the lead, so he's holding up everyone else. Actually, he's got quite a gap to oh, it's Ricciardo now. Ricciardo just passed Haryanto. So hold on, so that means Sebastian Vettel went into the pit and he came out behind Ricciardo, and Ricciardo was behind him at the start of the race, so that's definitely cost Sebastian a lot. And he's the driver I thought would be contesting me for the win. But his strategy really messed him over. Well, I had to suffer last race. That trouble I had at the start, and then I had to come all the way back, and now it's Sebastian's turn. I must admit, the people who did this game, who made this game I should say, really did a very good job. The graphics, the way it looks, the sounds, the user interactivity is very good. The way it looks, wow. This is without doubt the best looking F1 game I've seen so far, without doubt. So much detail has gone into this. On the curb too much. 20 seconds clear of Button. Must be at 1.72. And my tyres, okay, my front left isn't looking very good.
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A? Okay, copy that.
Stick to current, might as well. Someone just asked in the comment section, can I show you the R&D of the race? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you. And there's also a like a bar chart that shows the vehicle comparisons between all the cars, and you can see.
Conditions should remain dry. We will keep you informed of any changes to the weather.
And you'll be able to see where Ferrari is to everyone else. I did explain this at the beginning near the beginning of the video, but I'll be more than happy to explain it again. .23 seconds. So Sebastian was able to catch up to Ricciardo and pass him, and now he's 6 seconds behind Jenson Button, who's, I believe he was 20 seconds behind me. There's Sebastian right now on my map. 25 seconds, okay. One of the things that really helped me is consistency. I'm consistently getting the 135s or low 135s to high 134s, which is the fastest lap I've done so far. And that's really helping me to open up the gap. Okay, looking good, looking good. That pit stop really messed up Sebastian's race, without a doubt. And because I think it was because he went to the pits when so many other cars went to the pits as well. And what happens is you have to wait for other cars to go past you before you can be let out. So even though he was first in the queue, he probably would have been held up because a lot of cars were going past, and Ricciardo possibly pitted the same time as Sebastian, but Ricciardo probably got out of his pit box before Sebastian.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Yep. 31.5, and he's on the mediums. So he'll be going longer into the stint than me. I should have him covered off. But that would explain why he's slower than me. He's on the slower tyre. But he's going to have to watch out for Lewis Hamilton, who's only 3.4 behind him. And he's on a faster compound tyre. Someone did ask me about using a face cam. I have considered using it. I have. I just haven't got around to actually using it with my live stream. I was mainly thinking of once I get more subscribers, I would do it. So once I get in the hundreds of subscribers, then I'll possibly add the face cam to it. Okay, so next lap I'm going to be pitting 32.1 ahead of Sebastian, and he's increased the gap to Lewis Hamilton, so it looks like he's got him covered. Way too deep into that corner. I'm kind of hoping that Hamilton does get Sebastian, because then that would, instead of me being equal on points with Sebastian, I'd actually be ahead, which is what I'm hoping for.
We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
Which is what exactly? So the keeper want me to go on the medium compound tyre. Alright, fine. Fine. I'll go on the mediums then. Happy? I'll go on the mediums. Okay, sounds like someone in the... It looks like someone in the comment section really wants me to have face cam. Definitely think about it. Okay, Star Blazer. To answer your question, I do live streams whenever I have spare time. Like right now, I have spare time. It's weekend. I don't have to worry about too much. Hold on, wait a minute. It's just a... Alright, fine, whatever. I thought it was next lap I was supposed to go into the pits, but fine. When I do live streams is whenever I have spare time. 2.4 pit stop. Could have been quicker, but whenever I've got spare time is when I do live streams.
Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
Teammates in the pits.
Sebastian has just entered the pits. Sebastian is in the pits.
Okay. This is Lewis Hamilton's chance to possibly get past Sebastian in the pit stops, but it's all about whether or not he can take advantage of it, whether he's got any more life in those tyres. When am I supposed to pit again? 25. Okay, so 4 laps on the super soft, which should be enough. It should last 5 laps, there's no doubt. You're welcome, no problem. .5 ahead of Hamilton, who's 7 seconds ahead of Hulkenberg. I am also considering doing live streams of FIFA when it comes out. I'm considering doing NBA as well. I just haven't got NBA right now. But yeah, those are 2 other series I'm planning to do. .2, okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to live stream FIFA, without a doubt. I'm an Arsenal supporter, so I can't wait to play with Arsenal.
Okay, some information on the signs. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Not too much curve there. I think, if I'm not mistaken, FIFA comes out on the 29th of this month, so I'll probably do a live stream either on the 29th or the day after,
Okay,
which
the
is the
safety car
30th.
is out. The safety car is out. We need to form up at a reduced pace. Keep
Woo.
a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive. Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Are you serious? After all that hard work? Oh my days, Sebastian Vettel's right back in this race now. Oh man! All that hard work is going to waste now. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh man.
Low chance of rain now. If the situation changes, we'll let you know.
Yes, good. Another Arsenal supporter. Yes.
Approaching the safety car. You're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car. Return the position immediately. We will be penalised. There is no overtaking during the safety car period.
What kind of safety car was that? That was complete nonsense the way it was stopped in the middle of the road. What kind of... That is crazy. I would have thought it would have been moving slowly on the outside of the track. Nope. It was literally parked on the outside of the track. That's ridiculous. Oh, come on. Go into the pits already. Please. Go into the pits right now. Once we get to the end of that, please go into the pits. I can't believe I have to make up all that again. Look how far Sebastian is. He just came on my map. He's far. Come on, dive into the pits already. What's so important? What's so big that you have to stay out? Going to the pits, please, 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 please. At least I have some sort of gap to the cars behind. Does that say 40 seconds? How am I 40 seconds ahead of... Never mind. Never mind. Come on, go into the pits, please, 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 please. Nope, it's going around again. Oh. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Okay, here's who we're really fighting today. Button and Massa.
Button? How are we fighting Button?
Right, coming at the end of this lap.
What? No, 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 you stupid... Oh my days, you piece of junk.
There's 14 laps of fuel remaining. We're lapping with a lot of excess fuel in the car. Try to burn through it and lighten the load.
Rival. Rival. Rival.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving.
I'm sure I'm speaking English. Rival.
losses, 58.8 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. We think they've got one more stop.
Oh yeah, it's Massa, isn't it? Oh, so it's teammate. 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 Oh my days, teammate.
Sebastian's
There we
currently
go.
in P2. Our gap to our teammate is 18.6 seconds. They're on fresh softs. The time last lap was a 1 minute 51.1.
Crying out loud, man. I had a 31-second difference. Now it's down to 18. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We've just 10 laps left to go. Oh my days. This is unbelievable. He better have to stop again. Sebastian, he better have to stop again. I have to stop again. He better. Anyhow, he can go. He's probably been on the super soft for what? 4 laps at least? Anyhow, he can go 10 laps. Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. Nah, that's what I'm planning to do. In the comment section, that's what I'm planning to do. I'm planning to put my head down and push as hard as I can. I guess the safety car is helping me out a bit, considering being behind the safety cars helping my tyres last longer, so that can help. I'm gonna do a Sebastian now. If Button's able to claim 3rd place, Button definitely deserves a round of applause. Whoop. Oh, come on, safety car, man. Go into the pits. I haven't seen anything that warrants you being out here. Hurry up and go into the pits. Finally! Okay.
Okay, the safety car is coming in this lap. We'll be pacing the field in sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta until the safety car is in the pit lane.
Okay, looks like there's a bit of a gap. Oh, looks like they're catching up now.
Right, some information on
There we
Ricardo.
go.
They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Okay, looks like Sebastian's got a run on me. Star Blazer, very funny, very funny. I was dangerously fast, very funny. I'm not feeling confident on these tires. And he's on fresh sets of soft, not super soft. He's on a fresh set of soft tires. Oh man. 4/10 behind, so he's going to get DRS. Uh-oh, we have DRS. Okay, he was too far behind, which is good. Fastest per sector, really? Surprising. Fastest second sector. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of these tyres a bit.
We shouldn't see any rain, but if a storm front does appear, then I'll let you know.
Good, that was music to my ears.
The stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. The gap to teammate is 0.8 seconds.
Bit fastest after the race. Bit wide there in the first corner.
That's Sebastian behind. The gap to the car behind is 0.8 seconds. They're on old softs. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:34.6.
Okay, good. So he's got one more stop to make, so do I. He's probably going to go on to super soft, which is the exact same I'm going to do. And 5/10 ahead of Hamilton, who looks like he's got a bit of company behind him.
Sebastian is behind you. He's lapping slightly faster. Be aware if he tries to come through.
So what? How can you be lapping faster when I've just increased the gap? What? Oh my days, what is my engineer smoking? Okay, next lap I think I'm going to be pitting. Just outside the DRS zone, which is good for me, and yeah, that 25.
Okay, some information on Button. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Oh, that's too bad, Button. Uh-oh. Starting to come back at me a little bit. I think Sebastian might come into the pits at the end of this lap. time sheet.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Let's go into the pits now. Aha! Same time as Vettel as well.
Sebastian is in the
Oh,
pits.
too bad, Sebastian. I'm first. You have to wait.
Exit now. You'll be racing to leave the pits.
Oh, yes. Super soft. You have to wait.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Sebastian's on the super softs as well. Step up the inside. Oh, I'm gonna make it. Giving that some more than enough room. And I made this stick. Anyhow, these tires don't last 4 laps. These should be fresh set as well. Yeah. I doubt Sebastian's very happy with me because I was supposed to.
Right, some information on Ricardo. They're speeding up again, so I expect they'd fix whatever the problem was.
I was supposed to pit at the end of this lap, not last lap. So I doubt he was too happy having to wait behind me. But the car in front always gets to pick, always gets first choice as to when to pit, and I decided to pit last lap.
Okay, gap to leader, 8.7 seconds.
Won't be that for long.
VSC deployed. The virtual
Oh,
safety car has
jeez!
been deployed.
Yo!
We need to keep a positive delta here. Slow down, maintain a positive delta.
Almost went colliding into the back of Hulkenberg's gearbox. That was unbelievable. Virtual safety car. Oh, I despise this. Come on, get rid of it already. Actually, if it stays on until the pitch straight, that might actually help me out a bit. Or maybe Hulkenberg might dive into the pits.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
11 seconds ahead
Virtual
of
safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
now. And I've got DRS too. 11 seconds ahead of Sebastian. Look at the speed. Up the inside of Hulkenberg. Easy as you like.
5 laps of fuel remaining.
Marcus Ericsson's out. Hamilton's in the lead. Hold on, wait a minute. Is Hamilton genuinely in the lead? Whoa, 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 whoa. I need to check this over.
Ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 9.9 seconds. You're falling back by around 1.2 seconds a lap. They're on old mediums. The time last lap was a 1 minute 52.6.
Does he have to pit again? Hello? Oh, for crying out loud, he didn't even tell me what it... Okay. I'm going to take the assumption he doesn't have to pit again. So I'm going to have to push like crazy. Who's that? Oh, that must be Marcus Ericsson. Yeah. I'm on fresh set of super sauce. He's on old set of mediums. I should catch this guy with ease.
Power from the engine is going to be down slightly, showing some minor wear.
That happens every single race. I'm not too bothered. He's going to the pits? Nope. 1:33.7 new fastest after the race. There's no point in Hamilton going into the pits really. He's only what, two laps left. He's not stealing this victory from me. There's no way. I'm not going to allow it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, way too wide there. Final lap, all my days.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
He's not going into the pits, so he's going to try and stay out. All my days. I never in my wildest dreams thought anyone's going to take the win from me, and here's Lewis Hamilton. Anyhow, I don't win this race.
Conditions to remain dry for a while. We will update you if the outlook changes.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, look how close I am, come on! I'm gonna have to try and dive up the inside. Yes! Oh my days, yes I did it! No, you stupid phone, don't go off now! Go, 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 go! Oh my days! Decline. Oh my days, I did it! Oh, beautiful! Oh, right at the end!
Fantastic drive, just fantastic. You deserved that race win.
Right at the end! Oh my days!
Great effort there from
Oh,
Ferrari to
right
take
at the end I was
victory
able to do it.
today. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no question that they came out of that situation in a good position.
And as we can see, it's time for the podium, and as the drivers make their way out, there's a familiar red suit making its way to the top step. Fantastic win for Ferrari. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. We see a new name at the top of the championship table as we reach the end of the Grand Prix weekend. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
It's a tough one, Crofty, but on balance, I think I'd go for Nico Rosberg. Quality stuff from start to finish.
On to the constructors then. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. There was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye and see you again next time.
Oh, that was unbelievable. Unbelievable ending to the race. I just had to dive up the inside of the final corner. I just had to. Oh. Well done to Lewis, though. In no way did I think Lewis would be anywhere near me. But he did it. And now I'm 3 points clear at the top of the World Championship. Thanks to Sebastian finishing third. Skip this. Okay, I remember someone asking in the comment section to show the research and development. This is it here. On the left you can see what I've equipped it to the car, what parts I have. On the right where it says vehicle comparison, you can see the difference in performance, where each team relates to each other, and you can see the gap between Ferrari and Mercedes is huge. Mercedes and Red Bull were closer at the start of the weekend. Now Mercedes are a bit further ahead. Haas, Toro Rosso and Williams are neck and neck. Then Sauber and Mercedes are pretty close, and obviously Renault's right at the bottom. So thank you very much for watching. If you want to keep up to date with all my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, which is in the description box down below. Please don't forget to rate the video, comment and subscribe as always. Hit that thumbs up button as well as the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again in my next video. Laters.